Hey guys, welcome back to another Christmas in June this month, and I am playing today with this cut file I got from Creative Cuts Club, December of 2019, I believe, when it started, and I wanted to highlight this photo of our tree from 2018. I thought it would be a good time to tuck that in, maybe. I'm thinking about cutting it out and tucking it in. We'll see. Haven't decided that yet, but I thought it would be fun to play with some traditional Christmas stuff. I got this Farmhouse Christmas from Echo Park. It's Echo Park, right? Or is it Cartabella? Cartabella, just kidding. Cartabella, and I'm using one of the Lucky 7. I'm using also Lucky 7. So I've got some elements I have to make sure I incorporate as well. And yeah, that's I'm just gonna get started. So let's see what happens. So I changed directions completely. I decided I didn't really want to do a traditional Christmas layout. I don't remember why, but I happened to see all these pocket cards and I thought, ooh, these have red and green in them and I like the blue and turquoise together. So I decided I would do that. I think it was two because I was looking at the sequin mix I end up using, which is Modern Holiday, and it's lots of blues and pinks, so not traditional Christmas at all. They kind of inspired me. So what I am doing is I'm going through, and I wanted to pull out a red one to bring some more of that red in. So there is some red and green, but there's also all this turquoise and deep blue as well. And I'm trimming off the branding strip. I decided to use Color Vibe wood background, one of the darker ones I have, and I'm gonna create a background using some fun stuff. So I decided to get out my Stickles glitter gel, this gold one. I can't remember what it's called at the moment. Let me go look here quick. The gold is Supernova, so I'm just putting it through a star stencil. I figured since there are stars on top of the trees and my beautiful twinkly lights that the gold stars would be perfect. So I'm going to do that kind of all over. I'm not going to go all the way to the top because I know it will be covered part of the way up there. I'm going to do some paper piecing strips at the top of the page. So I'm going to do this with the Stickles, and then I'm going to go ahead and take some of Vicki Boutin's iridescent, is it iridescent gel, iridescent dimensional paste of some kind, I can't remember, but it's this pretty blue iridescent, and I'm going to just plop some on my glass mat and water it down and sprinkle that all over as well. And that leaves a super pretty, like, shimmery splatter. I'm going to remember that next time I want gold splatters because they essentially just look gold. So, love it. And then I'm going to take some of my Dina Wakley acrylics glossy spray in white and do some splatters with that too. And at the end, I will add some of those sequins I was talking about that kind of inspired me to go not traditional colored with this. As you can see, all my traditional Christmas collection is sitting there right to the right. So it turns out I didn't take a lot of photos this Christmas. 2018, it was our first Christmas like a year after my mom had passed. So at the same time, I think I remember thinking, I'm just going to take stuff in and not take photos. Regretting that now, but at least I took a couple key photos, so that was good. But I just happened to take this picture of our Christmas tree, Christmas Eve, and it's just, later I will journal too. So right now I'm just gluing down the cut file and that tree. And I'm going to start piecing and like laying down and staggering those strips of those pocket cards that I cut up. But at the end I will journal at the bottom with a white gel pen, and I just talk about how Christmas Eve, loving the soft glow of the lights, and the tree not only brings more than a place to put presents, but it brings a feeling. And I really love that about the Christmas tree. And Christmas was one of my mom's favorites. So what was really nice is, this is going to get long and detailed, but so, and I hopefully won't be crying. I don't know why I started to talk about this. My mom was put on hospice, and we actually all took care of her at home, her last week of life, and Christmas was her favorite. And it was the beginning of December. It was right after Thanksgiving. And some really good friends of ours actually went to the house ahead of us when they found out we were getting discharged from the hospital with hospice, home hospice. And they went and dug out all the Christmas decorations from my parents' house, and they decorated the house for us, so that we could spend the time with her together with all of her favorite decorations of Christmas, like, surrounding us. And it was amazing. So Christmas has always had meaning for me, but now it's even more because of that. Anywho, so I am now trimming off the excess of what was overhanging, and I really like the way those layered strips of paper turned out. I love all the colors, and the only thing I'm wishing I would have done is maybe matted my photo of my tree before I trimmed it into the shape. But I do kind of like that it kind of just blends in there. It's a lot harder to see in video, I feel like, than it is in person, but it is, since it's a dark background, it is kind of hard to see. But at the same time, it's just paying homage to that tree and that feeling that it evokes, and I thought it very fitting for this Christmas that we had after my mom passed. So that is what I did. So I had these foam thickers. I don't remember what collection they are, but it's like one side I think was white and this side was gold. And so I decided to use the gold love that's like in a banner. And then I will go ahead and find from my stash a LA Studio Alpha that is like the red is like so close to the red that's in some of those pattern paper strips up top, and spell tree, so it's this tree love. I'm sprinkling some of the sequins around, mostly the blue ones, a couple of the more iridescent ones, but trying not to sprinkle any pink because there's not a lot of pink in the layout. And I did put a couple of those foam hearts near the tree as well. But that's it, you guys. Thanks for watching. I hope you check out everybody else who's playing Christmas in June today, and we will catch you next time.